We've certainly had a further discussion in-house this morning with respect to, we'll call it the cowbell issue, and with around our security procedures and processes for 2012. And as everyone here knows, as our fans know, every decision that we make around a game day experience is safety first. Safety first, always. So when we went back this morning and looked at it, the cowbells, we are going to allow them into the stadium facility this year. Now, having said that, they cannot be the one. We've had some complaints going back to last year. Those that, some people get creative and maybe make them out of a tin can and rocks, those types of things. Those will definitely not be allowed into the stadium facility. We do have cowbells that will be made available in our store. We haven't sold any, by the way, just to make this very, very clear. We haven't sold any this year. So any that people have probably bought them last year, but we will have them available in our retail outlet shortly. So we would encourage our fans that if they're not sure what they can and cannot bring into the stadium facility on game day, please go to our website. We think that we have it clearly stated on our website in terms of what our security procedures are. And to err on the side of caution, if you're not sure, I would suggest that our fans leave it at home. We also know that in the past, I believe last year, our playoff game, we brought in the noisemakers. We'll probably do that again. Those are not deemed to be unsafe. And I know our coaches and our players, they love the atmosphere that our fans provide. And I would say to you that I would expect that on games this year, when we're 30,000 people plus, that our fans are going to bring it again, and I truly believe that they respect what we're trying to do with respect to.
Sorry, there was obvious feedback this morning, though. I understand there was several calls to the office. I mean, what were you hearing from fans that made?
Oh, to be honest, I had one email, myself personally.
So how did it go from we're doing this to we're not doing this?
No, we did not wait for emails to come in. Yesterday, Sunday afternoon, was when we were internally, we had a lot of chats through email. And to make decisions, sometimes that's not always the best way. So what we decided to do after yesterday was get together this morning and what is best in terms of safety and the overall game day experience for the organization and for the most loyal fans in Canada.
How do you define what is safe?
Well, that's a very good question. That is a continual learning experience. You define safe by going on your own past experiences as an organization. You look at best practices around the Canadian Football League and in other leagues, and you try to borrow and improve accordingly. Like, I have no problem. Let's go back a couple of years. We had a situation with the well-known beer snake. That was a tough one. We had to learn from that one, but our fans chose to respect and understood what we were trying to achieve by way of safety and the whole game day experience, and it went away peacefully.
Are you sending some of the season ticket holders said they got a note with new policies? Are you going to be sending that in writing to them?
Well, right now we are advising them to go to our website to gain as much knowledge. As I say, I think it's very clear on there. If we decide to send out another circulation or season ticket holders, of course, that would be in due course, and sooner the better.
It looks like you backpedaled, though, because earlier this morning it was no artificial noisemakers, and then the statement comes and says, okay, you can bring in the cowbells that are purchased and over the counter. So
you can call it backpedaling if you like. I choose to call it proactive on behalf of the club, that we took our fans' concerns into consideration. We deemed it important enough that we met first thing this morning so that we could come out with something, again, that would be deemed fair in the eyes of our fans, but more importantly, in accordance with safety.
Why didn't you just do that in the first place then?
Well, when was the first place?
Well, I don't know. The story came out yesterday.
Well, the story came out yesterday. As I say, it was a less than efficient way on a Sunday afternoon for us to deal with it as a staff. So this morning we decided that it was important enough that we deal with it first thing.
Can you clarify that?
You grew up in the prairies, you grew up here. I mean, what is it about prairie people and their cowbells that they're apparently so passionate about?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the word passionate. The one thing that we have, that we truly have, is we have a passionate, loyal fan base. You've heard me say that frequently in the course of the last several years. With that, we want to make sure that whether people are bringing cowbells or noisemakers or what have you, that not only are they enjoying the game, but also the fans in front of them and around them are enjoying the game. So Yeah, here in the prairies, here in Winnipeg and throughout the province of Manitoba, we are very, very fortunate that fans bring their passion to the game. We want them to continue to bring that passion to the game, but we'd also ask that they just respect a few rules with respect to safety, and I know they will. I have no concern at all.